Hello everybody, it's Alex Hammer. I'm at the Toronto airport on the way to Boston to give a lecture on transformation at the World Credit Union Conference at the Boston Convention Center. Happy Friday to you. I had an ordeal, right? And I thought this will really help somebody out there. While I was in line to go through the American custom, I don't know what they are doing on the Canadian soil, but I guess that speaks to the laxity, if not incompetence, of the authorities we have here, where you have another country on your soil, right, exercising their right here in Canada. What's interesting was there was this lady trying to go through everybody, and she was polite, like, oh, do you mind if I go ahead of you, because my flight is 11:30, and it was really getting close to 11:30. So I mean, everybody was sympathetic towards her, and she was going through. So she came to me, and of course I obliged, and I said, sure, you can go ahead, right? And then there's this I don't even know what they call them in the restaurant. You call them waitress. At the airport, I don't know what you call them, helper. One of the women there stood up, was like, no, she can't go past. I'm like, why not? Like, everybody's letting her flight is coming up. No, she can't go. I said, but what's the reason? And she said, well, she just can't go past. Now she's exercising her power. Like, she probably has one of the lowest paying job in the hotel, in the airport. And she refused to let us be nice to this woman. My question is, how many people are like that in your workplace, on the bus? You are not nice, and then people are trying to be nice, and you are trying to stop them. So I took it up. I said, no, she can go. She can go. And the woman's like, who the hell are you that she can go? She said, are you sure you want to catch your flight? And I asked myself that, okay, am I willing to stick my head out for this woman I don't know, that may cause me to lose my flight? And the answer was, as they say unequivocally, yes. Are you kidding me? I'll stick my head out for you. And I don't even know you, right? I said, sure, right? This woman actually went to the U.S. Custom and says, me and that woman were causing trouble. So the U.S. Custom comes, takes our passport, tells us to stay aside, and went back to his job as if nothing's happening. He's not investigating anything, and is letting people go just to tell us that he's in charge. These are the two most stupid people on this planet. And there are lots of them everywhere. We're trying to be nice to this woman. You don't want us to be nice. And this other woman went to tell the U.S. Custom. What's interesting is we're all black, right? So I have to throw that in. You know, I asked myself, this U.S. Custom cannot stop me from going to the States. This is my event. I'm going to go shake the nations, and I must go. The worst they can do is you can't fly, go back into Canada. I will go out, buy another ticket, literally buy another ticket. I can afford to get in the U.S. today by every means necessary. And I thank God that I have that. But, you know, this woman, I don't know her situation, right? So this custom had our passport back, and allowed us to stay for, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes. And eventually, other reps at the place, like, why are you here, guys? You guys should go. Then, you know, I explained, I said, well, that officer has our passport, and he basically have us under quarantine as if we have COVID. So they went to talk to him, and eventually he's like, okay, they can go. Here's my question for you. Which of these parts do you play in life? Are you a showstopper? Are you an evil person? Sometimes we don't even know we're like that. Here's the truth of the matter. That woman who started it, have the lowest paying job, will not get promotion. Her life would be miserable. It's not a curse. It's what it says, you reap what you sow. She held back this other lady, and of course me, for interfering. And then this other, what they call it, custom guy, another black guy, American what? What are you gonna do in America? I say, I'm going to shake the nation. I'm speaking at the Boston Convention Center. Basically, tell me I can't go. I'll buy another ticket right now. What happened was this woman actually missed her flight. I followed her to the Air Canada Center, you know, and why did you miss your flight? I spoke for her. She wasn't very influenced. So I spoke for her that the U.S. Custom held us back. And while they were trying to get her another flight, it occurred to me that this woman was going to miss her flight anyway, but God used that other stupid lady to hold us back. Now she had a very valid excuse, U.S. Custom. If it wasn't U.S. Custom that held her back, she was not going to get a complimentary flight to Minnesota where she's going, right? So, very interesting story. All this happened within an hour, just an hour ago. And I want us to learn from it. Find out who you are in the story. And, keep advocating for love. God bless.